Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? I met you before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
I would rather share my camp with goblins again.
But I won't make it that long on my own. But all right, I'll go. But you'll see. You should have said yes. You'll wish you said yes.
As you approach Minthara, you feel her mind reaching out to yours, tentative and curious. Then it retreats, soft as a whisper.
Sorry. Old habits. A feeling. When we first met, I did not think we would ever share anything more than an uneasy alliance, born of our mutual enmity for the Absolute. I was wrong. A deeper bond has grown between us. I trust you. But I would like to touch your thoughts again, now that my mind is my own. May I? Curiosity. Until my time in the cult of the Absolute, I had spent little time on the surface, except to raid and pillage. I did not expect to find any outside the Underdark who saw the world as I do, and wanted from the world what I want. I did not expect you. You should be. On those rare occasions when people have surprised me in the past, I received new scars to remember them by. You are different. A pleasant surprise. One of the first in my long life. Before the Absolute, I lived a life of certainties. I knew that I was destined for greatness because I was born to it. I also knew that my inherited privilege came with a cost. That the bonds of fellowship and family could be broken by envy and ambition. I could not enjoy the taste of food for fear of poisoning, and I could not enjoy the company of lovers and friends because I feared they hid knives behind their smiles. In spite of the danger, I was happy. I knew myself, and I understood the world around me. Now, nothing is certain. Without Lolth, without the Absolute, without my home, I do not know myself. But you do, I think. Show me myself through your eyes. Let me see what I am to you.
She joins her thoughts with yours, and you are as one. You share in her strength of mind and formidable will, but also the doubts that eat at her conviction. Those doubts cluster in swarms, and the thickest is around her sense of self. She pushes past, revealing the image of her you hold in your mind. What does she see? Her mind cools. Acceptance is colored by disappointment.
We are both survivors, but I hoped you saw me as more than that.
Her mind cools. Acceptance is colored by disappointment.
We need one another as allies, But I want more from you than that. I want all of you. Now you can have me instead. As you wish. It is a rare occasion when I do not get what I want, but you have shown your worth in many ways. I will be satisfied to have you as an ally.
Gods, I spent 7 years choked by Missoura's leash, and I spent 7 years hoping to break free. I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. It's a tantalizing prospect. How better to protect the frontiers than as a Grand Duke of Baldur's Gate? What evils could I vanquish with the flaming fist at my command? Presuming, of course, the people can stomach the sight of these gods' damned horns. The leash has been broken, and my father left for dead. Tomorrow I celebrate my gain. But today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something. We obtain the final 2 netherstones and take back our minds. And the city. From the brain.
Patricide is often the first step toward greatness. But I hope Will does not regret sacrificing his infernal powers.
I did not know Duke Ravengard that well. But I am sure he would not want his son to become slave to Zariel for his sake. I am sure Will knows that. But we would do well to remind him when his days grow dark. No one truly understands the weight of loss until they've worn it a while. There is no shame in sharing the load when you need to.
The devil Missoura has made herself quite at home, hasn't she? Do make her feel as unwelcome as you can.
I can't believe Will's given up his soul to Zariel. For a father he fell out with ages ago. There's such a thing as being too good. Someone ought to tell Will Ravengard.
Time and again, Will's plight reinforces my decision not to pursue the path of a warlock. It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pact, but to do so in order to escape one. Truly, it leaves you with nothing.
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome. I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
I've had a lifetime's fill of watching little men buff themselves up with grand titles. I look forward to the day we show the Archduke that his tongue is not half so silvered as he thinks. We could it would just be a very short one. We cannot expect either of the Chosen to fall easily. But fall they must, if we're to have all 3 stones to command the brain. Still, if you see sense in making an alliance, I won't question it. I'll just look forward to the inevitable breaking Gortash spoke of. It seems that events at Denthalans have overtaken us. My contact there just sent word. The Harpers have been fractured, infiltrated by doppelgangers. Perhaps we might have done something to help, or just fallen into the trap along with them. Oh, I only have myself to blame. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harpers searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsc of Rashiman?
Despite her expectant gaze, the name means nothing to you.
Well, that depends entirely on the quality of bard you listen to. Street whalers spin stories from the time of troubles, and they save the strangest ones for Minsc. It happens that in his case, most of them are true. Minsc is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die. As it happens, everything. He was with me the night I first heard that name, connected to some cult gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsc charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day. If I was any kind of friend, I'd have loosed an arrow myself. Or so I thought. Until I met you. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsc's either. Because I was playing the pragmatist, and writing my friend off for dead, then I met you. If I seem suddenly flushed with hope and soft feeling, you have only yourself to blame. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
They say that home is where a person can be their truest selves, without guile, without pretense. You did well to see off the Githyanki who had invaded mine. And now that you have seen where I come from, you know all there is to know about me. At least, all that matters. The very first reward I gifted myself on completion of my first adventure. The garment with which I concealed and later constructed my appearance as the Emperor. I have no more secrets from you. No need to resort to subterfuge. We are true allies now, working towards a common goal. Your distrust of me will be your undoing. Would it make a difference if I let you read my thoughts? Did you like it? The truth. This was the alternative relationship we could have had. Aren't you glad I finessed my methods? But since you insist on thwarting my craft, let us be blunt. You are my puppet. Make no mistake, without me, you have no value. You will take me to the brain because you have no other choice. And once we are there, you will do exactly what I tell you to. And you would do well to reconsider unlocking your potential. Your puerile attachment to your material form jeopardizes us all. If I must, I will force you. I'll remember that.
A vampire spawn turned into mist. Didn't know they could do that.
He looks the exact same as he did 10 years ago. Fancy a coat, I suppose. The Archduke of Baldur's Gate. What a sham. You don't really intend to be his ally, do you? Fair enough. Now that he's within reach, I don't intend to let him slip away.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he gets into. Well, not exactly, but it's only a matter of time. Don't be too hard on Will. I'm sure he carefully weighed the pros and cons. Pro, freedom. No more pact, no more hellbound soul. Con, killing off his own father, Baldur's Gate's most beloved duke, and forever altering the city's future. I would have done the same thing in his shoes. But what do I know about heroes?
Yes? I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best. 9 Fingers Keen.
A name known and feared throughout the city's underworld. The mysterious Keen runs the guild, which in turn runs every criminal enterprise in the city.
Friend is not the word I'd use. Nor is petty if you've a mind to keep your tongue. But both our operations step outside the law when needful. She just likes it better there. How hospitable she will be to a harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
One with the weave.
I've got a long road ahead.
Let me back in. Or bring Lorroakin out here, you tin tube. You tell Lorroakin I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it. And Asima. Hells. If I'd known, I'd have asked for more gold. Kidnapping costs more than theft. Don't forget, I'm the one who gave you that contract. I want my cut. Immortal, eh? Interesting. Won't be easy getting her back to the wizard. But if you don't do it, someone else will. Hope you hit her well, mate.
This is hardly the time for idle banter. The annals of Carsus are here, waiting to be read.
How can I help you? He's the most powerful wizard in Baldur's Gate, and I am his apprentice.
I've heard rumors about Lorroakin's teaching, or lack of it. His students are no more than glorified shopkeepers.
You must be here to shop. I am Sundries, while Tona deals with tomes. Or are you perhaps another adventurer with information on the Night Song? You must be mistaken. The Night Song is a relic, something quite ancient to hear Master Lorroakin talk. But if you really do know something, he'll want to see you. Head upstairs. You can find the way into his tower up there.
Where is the famous Lorroakin? His shop is a nutter shambles.
Would you mind if I finished browsing before you muscle in, please? I was here first, actually.
Literature department. Can I help you? Whoosh. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence. Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Le'Zeal was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently. They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy. Do any of those interest you? It is said to be written by Lord Karsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed, and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
That's it. That's what I need.
The Annals of Karsus would no doubt have much to say about the crown's true nature. If only you could read them.
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm. Consider yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The Annals of Karsus are best left unread. You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tomes is enough to stimulate most.
This is hardly the time for idle banter. Yeah?
Resurgus!
Welcome, dear patron, to the floor at the top of the stairs. If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Leroican's time, reconsider. Let your knowledge determine your path forward.
The Night Song is an immortal being, the child of a deity.
Hold very still, Midclaw. Craig's aim is much improved, but still leaves something up to chance.
Yes, sir.
All right, Craig. Ready? Aim. We have a visitor. At ease. McClaw, you may go. I see no Night Song. Surely you wouldn't have entered my tower without the Night Song in hand? Surely you wouldn't have wasted my time? Fascinating. You've been to Shah's temple, haven't you? To the Shadowfell? Alas, I've paid for a good deal of very privileged information. Now I await the results of the generous contract I've commissioned. Answer now, or see what happens when fools misuse my valuable time. I'm growing tired of this repartee, my friend. let us cut to the chase. Beautiful, isn't it? Worth more than your life, too. I bought it from a Kalashite warlock. There's very little of his soul left to him. It can bind a celestial to the wearer's service with a snap of the fingers. And this can keep her in place. Forever. It didn't work out for poor Cleric, did it? He was a fool. A desperate mercenary who poured out his soul to whichever god flattered him. I serve no god, but that which stares back at me in the mirror. The Night Song will be put to a grand purpose, equalizing man and god. Whoever helps me attain that which I seek will be greatly rewarded. Clever doesn't begin to describe it. What I seek is the greatest ambition possible, to defy the ultimate limitation, transcend the fate that awaits us all. When I succeed, I may look favorably upon you. If you are a friend along the way, that is.
He would seek the power of gods for the pettiest of reasons. His own gratification. At least I seek them for the better of all.
What's that? I didn't quite catch the words, but the insolent tone was clear enough.
Pitying, not insolent. You chase one power without knowing an even greater one lies within my reach. The crown of Karsus. Once we acquire it, your ambitions will be dwarfed. I'll be able to stand against Mystra and wrest her powers from her for the betterment of all.
The crown of Karsus? Nonsense. Even if it still existed, you couldn't possibly handle its power.
Perhaps you could not. But Netherill's power is in my blood. And Mystra? I know her in ways that most mortals can only dream of.
Ah. So it is you. Mystra's discarded lapdog. And now you think your bark is cause to make me tremble?
There is no need for me to bark. My actions will speak for themselves. In time.
Then go. Act. I'll open a fine vintage in your name, once word of your failure reaches me.
You'd give up her location just like that? You're not actually considering betraying her, are you?
Ha! Betraying so quickly. Be careful your backstabbing arm doesn't get tired.
Good. Then you'll have no trouble fulfilling the contract to bring the Night Song here. We shall see, won't we? Do as I say, and you will be rewarded beyond imagination. Fail, and you give up the prize to the next motivated mercenary to encounter my contract. The choice is yours, but make no mistake, I always get what I want.
By my oath.
is it hiding?
Not for communal use.
Yes?
That's a friendly-looking shadow.
Need a throat slitting? Keeping low. Not now.
Let me work my magic.
Not this again. Wealth is to be shared, I suppose. Nice and quiet now. Let's see what you're hiding.
That charlatan Leroican thinks he can best Dame Aelin. He's even more clueless than I believed. We should inform her of his delusions. No doubt she'll have great fun in dispelling them.
Leroican's the type to cower behind contraptions and cantrips rather than facing danger. He has about as much spine as a grey ooze. Dame Aelin is likely to tear him in half if she learns of his plans. We should tell her immediately. He is the only authority figure in Baldur's Gate worth a damn. Even as the Elder Brain tears at the foundations of the city, he stands strong and looks for solutions. Better for us to be a solution rather than a problem for his steel watch to scrape off the street. I am glad you recognized the benefits of that approach. If he proves troublesome, we can always kill him later, when his guard is down.
We should tell Dame Aelin of Leroican's intentions. I look forward to helping her pound this whelp's skull to grit.
Our enemies still draw breath.
Open, damn you. Let us see. This book crackles with arcane knowledge.
Still alive. So that's progress.
No entry to vaults. Trespassers will be disintegrated. Master Lae'zel.
To battle.
Awaiting orders.
A trap! Let us send forth our least favorite, to be sure. A trap! Let us send forth our least favorite, to be sure. Dumb-footed dwergar.
Unlock hereby the path to the Elminster Vault. Hereby the path to the Karsus Vault.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
If it is the annals of Karsus we seek, undoubtedly they are behind the door, bearing his name.
Yes?
A delicate process.
Eager for battle.
Never a dull moment. Best get going.
Vlaakith's will be done.
No one stopped me yet.
The Annals of Karsus. The preamble to a civilization's downfall, committed to parchment by the very hand that wrought its destruction. If the crown atop the Elder Brain was truly forged by Karsus himself, this book will confirm it. All we have to do is turn the page. Devil Raphael was telling the truth. There's no doubt. The crown of Karsus is what's controlling the Elder Brain. And this is no mere journal. It contains Karsus's original plans for the crown's construction. His designs for godhood. Not from scratch. Unless you happen to have several pounds of the purest Netherese metals in that pack of yours. Don't worry. I'm not asking you to surrender anything else on my account. What's called for here is something altogether different. The book states that the crown and netherstones were originally one construct, seemingly sundered at the moment of Karsus's downfall. If we can collect the crown's setting and the 3 netherstones, and with the correct invocation of certain spells and gestures detailed in these notes, I think I could reforge it. A situation I suggest we remedy with the utmost urgency. I promise you, the power such an item would give us is worth transcending all 9 hells for. The heavens, too, while we're at it. Just think of it. The power of the gods in mortal hands at last would be free of doctrine and dogma, confined only by the limits of our imaginations. I promise you, the gods will never grant us such a blessing, no matter how much we worship and adore them. I don't know. Ao does not look kindly on gods meddling in mortal affairs. She may have no choice but to stand by and let events unfold. Even with the fate of the world at stake, she had little more to offer me than the means of blowing myself up at a more convenient time. She's done nothing to help us. Mystra wanted the brain obliterated because of this crown. She fears a world in which such power is beyond her control, ready to be claimed by Karsus's successor. Perhaps they deserve to be challenged. Perhaps you and I deserve better than to live and die as their pawns. Ambition is not a sin. To question the powers that rule us is not treason. We must at least try. Why wallow in the dirt where we can reach for the stars? This is no passing whim. Trust me. If I can obtain that crown, it will affect us all. It's not a decision I'll take lightly. It's our future that I'm thinking of. Can't rely on anyone else to do it for us. For now, we've learned all we can. Whatever comes of this, we cannot allow the crown to be reforged in Raphael's image. A devil wielding the might of Karsus. It would be the end of everything.
You wish to consult me?
Elminster?
Oh, hello, my boy. No, don't mind me. I'm just enjoying a lungful of Baldurian air. Yes, a distinctive aroma, though perhaps not one worthy of bottling. Tell me, what curiosities have you and your companions discovered within the walls of this esteemed emporium? Is that so? Well, far be it for this doddering old archmage to pry into another man's shopping bag. As we hear, I shall offer you a morsel of general and non-specific advice, yours to apply to any relevant knowledge you may have recently acquired. Some things are best left broken, and some people are well worth restoring.
What are you saying? Or rather, what are you not saying?
Mystra knows you defied her game. Well, of course she knows. She's Mystra. She bids you come to her holy shrine in the Stormshore Tabernacle. There, she will grant you an audience at last.
Mistra's willing to speak to me again? Was this your doing, Elminster?
She knows what I see in you, just as I know what she sees in you. I was not born an old man. I know all too well what it's like to have a goddess fill your heart with longing. Looking at you is like gazing into a mirror that shows centuries long past.
The past is the past, Elminster. And the future is, well, still to be decided. By me. Not by Mystra.
If there is another way, I trust you can find it. It is not in your nature, or mine, to stop looking, to accept the first answer to any dilemma. Do what you can. Put that mind to work. Trust in yourself. Trust in the weave. If you are willing, trust in Mystra. There is a conclusion yet to be written in this sorry gale of Waterdeep. And yours is the quill that will write it.
So all it took to get Mystra's attention was to learn how to reforge an artifact that once destroyed her. It's obvious when you stop to think about it. I think Elminster's last message was the one carrying the punishment. Having respectfully declined it, I think she's willing to negotiate. This is a conversation that's long overdue on both sides. I owe it to her to hear her out. Come what may afterwards. After you.
Mother of all magic, they say. Let us hope Mystra brings Gale good fortunes.
We cannot allow Gale to go through with Elminster's ludicrous plan. Destroying the Absolute before we fully understand it would be madness.
You, the Githyanki, who would shatter the gate. Lady Mazora told me everything. How you and the Blade of Frontiers slaughtered his own father. How he craves ultimate power. How he means to make the city bow to him and him alone. First I finish you, then I finish the Duke's traitorous son! I am Cordula Eltan, heir to the hero who forged the fist. And you are the Hell's lowest dregs. I will not let Will take the city. You killed the best of Baldur's Gate. May the Hells make you suffer.
Indeed. My victims await. I will not fail.
A dragon lives under Baldur's Gate, a legend of Armsur. An epic poem from the looks of it.
When my break comes, I'm going to play with the kitchen cats. I don't care what the law says.
Raise our city to its pinnacle! You two must submit to Lord Gortash if you are to be saved.
There she stands, just as Elminster promised. Mystra, goddess of the weave, mother of all magic.
The old man wasn't lying. She's opened the summoning channel. Can't you feel it?
Gale's right. The very air around the statue crackles with magic. It sets your teeth on edge.
A stream of pure, undiluted weave. I only have to reach out, and it will carry me to Mystra, wherever she may be.
Your goddess calls. Serve her or denounce her as you will, but you cannot ignore her.
Time was, I'd have given my right arm for a chance to speak with Mystra again. The left one, too. Maybe a knee. Thankfully not. Though she's not been averse to demanding the odd human sacrifice in recent days, has she? When I pictured this moment, I thought I'd feel more in control. Yet, here I am, with palms sweatier than a bugbear's armpit. I always wonder what being nervous would feel like. I hate it. Oh, that hardly matters. There's not much further I could fall in Mystra's estimation. But I'd like to at least leave her with something to think about. During my time locked away in Waterdeep, I prepared a quite comprehensive speech for her on the subject of our former relationship and the manner in which it ended. Alas, recent events have rendered the majority of it moot, so I'm gonna have to improvise. Unless you have any words of wisdom to impart before I go. It's one thing for us to actually pursue the crown. I'm not entirely sure I want to threaten Mystra with the prospect on her own turf, so to speak. I think it's best I keep a cool head going into this. Approach it like a particularly high-risk round of 3 dragon ante. I'll let Mystra show her flight, and then I can see how strong a chance we stand of winning the gambit. I'll only be gone for a matter of moments. The Outer Planes experience time quite differently to our own. Wait for me. Please.
Gale of Waterdeep. You look well.
As do you. But I assume we're not here solely to exchange compliments. So why am I here?
You discovered what lies at the heart of the Absolute, the crown of Karsus. And you disobeyed my instruction. Why?
Because you had no right to ask that of me. You cast me out. Remember?
You were my lover, my chosen. Yet still you know so little of me. The past cannot be undone with self-pity, nor can a future be forged. Only with the truth will you see the way ahead. The fragment of magic you tried to return to me was not of my creation. It was the Karsite Weave. It is a corrupted, half-born magic, wrought in the brief moment Karsus ascended to godhood. It hungers for power, just as he did, and it can never be sated. You unleashed something that would consume all magic in existence, and yet you thought only of preserving yourself.
So that's what you're scared of. With the crown of Karsus reforged, I could take control of the Karsite Weave.
You can no more control the Karsite Weave than a weather vane could control a storm. That it entered your body and consumed no more than your powers was a miracle. But we will not be granted another. The only reason the orb sleeps is because I have allowed it to feed on the true weave. A temporary measure, but one that will not be enough to save us. With each day that passes, the Elder Brain threatens to become a new kind of god. Its worshippers, a scourge of soulless illithids. If you will not use the orb to end this abomination, then you must find a way to separate crown and host. When you've done this, you must surrender the crown of Karsus to me.
Great ask indeed. You've given me much to think on, as you always did.
So be it. Follow the needle of your own wisdom. We shall see how truly it leads you.
The Karsite Weave. I had no idea. Do you realize what this means? The orb is no stray piece of ordinary magic. It is something entirely different. The nascent form of a new, divine power. Of course, I couldn't control it. I was mortal. But once I reforge the crown, the power of a god will be mine to command. The orb will answer to me. Slim to none, I hope. Mystra has no right to prevent another ascending to the Pantheon. Only Ao can decide that. Let me assure you, Karsite Weave has no more inherent evil to it than a child in the womb, or an axe half-forged on the blacksmith's anvil. It is a tool, ready to be shaped by its wielder, by me. And you know me to be someone of reasonably sound moral judgment, don't you? Gods, it's refreshing to share the company of someone who sees things the same way I do. All we need to do is stay focused on the task at hand. Defeating that Elder Brain. After that, you can leave the rest to me.
You wish to consult me?
Busted her skull. I didn't see her make no trouble.
I know her. That's Gholster. She's no thief.
Stay back and stay calm. I'm warning you. She's on the list.
I
Just pack the papers. If you've got a complaint, editor's inside.
Everyone has to contribute in their way. We all have to take care of each
Do you know how hard it was to get those cabbages into the city? Nigh on impossible.
Shouldn't go wandering in dark alleys. Very dangerous hobby. Gets people killed.
On the half-orc's finger, you notice an unusual ring. Heavy and with a strange symbol carved on its surface.
Scurry away, good book, before I crush you.
You recall seeing this symbol on crates marked for Nine Fingers Keen, leader of the guild. The thug works for her.
Oi! Stop staring. Start walking. Last chance. Trying to read my thoughts? Read this!
May the dice roll in my favor.
Nothing will stand in my way. Time to press ahead.
Allow me to demonstrate. Step by step.
I will ascend. Let my name be known.
Impero.
Impero Tibi! Impero Tibi!
taking up position.
Tale for the ages. A spell a day.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I will ascend.
Unleash me.
No choice but to keep going.
Victory awaits.
Understood.
What fools these mortals be.
Still on my feet.
I thirst for combat.
Battle of wits. On my way.
Enough time wasted. Battle awaits.
Open up.
enemies are everywhere.
A subtle art.
Looking ahead.
Two sides, each itching to draw blades against the other.
The sensation is contagious. Which should we oppose?
Either or both, so long as I get to spill blood.
How can I help?
I do not trust Mystra to do right with the crown, but I think I trust Gale even less. He must give it to her when the time comes, or his lust for power might well consume him.
You wish to consult me?
The Guildhall has one rule. All crime stays in the city streets, where it belongs. Break this rule, and you die.
This is supposed to be the greatest fest hall under the city. So where's all the bloody fun?
Vlaakith's will be done.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well...
What's on your mind?
Go on. Technically, I'm supposed to be on watch.
Hello, stranger. No need to ask what I'm doing down here. It's a personal matter. Please, not a step closer. I, lost a ring in the mud here, and I don't want you to step on it and bury it.
Don't give me that squinty side eye like all those paranoid guildies. Nine Fingers is well respected in the Zhentarim. If the Stone Lord's pressing in on her territory, we're here to help. Missed the welcome parade, did you? Hugging, tears. It was just lovely. True, we've been better liked in towns we bloody conquered, but it's hard to blame Nine Fingers. On top, undisputed for years. Then you have to call the likes of us in to protect you from some shithead calling himself Stone Lord. I'd be embarrassed too. We're all on the same side, friend.
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Kethric's coffers. Ready to do some business? Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time. Sure is. We work for Fetcher, handling what you might call pre-owned goods. Talk to Sticky. He'll cut you a deal.
Fetcher isn't himself, so I'm running the shop. You buying or selling? Sometimes stuff we sell comes back around to us again. So watch yourself. Got me?
Huh. You look rather more refined than the usual thugs walking these halls. I don't suppose you have any interest in fine art? Well, culture isn't for everyone. Perhaps gold is of more value to you, yes? I've a rather wonderful painting that's become unexpectedly available. I assure you, it's identical to the original, down to the finest brushstroke. A fine piece to hang on the wall of anyone you decide to sell it to.
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum Prosecco. Now, what can I get you, newcomer?
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult?
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Keep your underpants clean, Ukta. We're playing host to a hero. You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him. A little less impressive as revelations go. You'll forgive the spying, I hope. The Guild keeps watch for anyone of interest passing through our gates. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends. I wasn't surprised to learn you two had fallen in together. I could make a guess at what she needs from me, too. Bring her here. Whatever questions she has, she'll want to hear the answers directly from me. So, remind her to pay an old friend a visit, would you? Oh, I never said that we get along. Now, is there anything else you need?
Up in a better spot.
You are not known to me. For supplies, seek the bugbear. To trade trinkets, the fetcher's brats. I am Uktar, duly elected guild bursar, and I will not have my time wasted.
See anything of yours? No, you didn't.
Far from me to judge Gale for playing coy with Mystra, but I will not be cleaning up whatever mess she makes of him for it. Ha. The Guildmaster wishes to see us, does she? Better we call on her home than she on ours. Lead, then. You'll need to free up your ranks a little first. Then let us be about it. At your command.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Ready and waiting. Well, certainly waiting.
can't give up now.
You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kelemvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed, and with a familiar face in tow.
This is the one who saved my life. So really, he owes you your gold piece. But we can settle debts later, Nine Fingers. For now, we need help. We're searching for Minsc of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsc who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. The Stone Lord.
Lies.
Exactly the one. Guild crews may be prone to exaggeration, but not in this case. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your Harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone. If you're half the friend you're posing as, you'll tell her that her part in this is done. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose two of its heroes in one day.
There's little point in pressing Nine Fingers further. She means what she says. But we swore no vows. She won't tell us where to find Minsc. Someone else in her guild hall will. We need to be swift. I suppose we must greet the local wildlife. Guild hall is awash with ale-scented gossip at the best of times. These days, they have nothing but the Stone Lord to talk about.
My people tell tales of Minsc and his ferocious hamster boo, to frighten our children. Beware, loud men with purple scalps and ugly rodents, for they think of you as evil and will kill you on sight. It is amusing to hear that the legendary ranger has become as much a terror in his own city as he is in the Underdark. A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind? She is intelligent, strong, and capable as both a leader and a fighter. An impressive woman. It is a shame that she devotes all of her talents and experience to the futile cause of the Harpers. Their devotion to preserving balance is pathetic. Precisely. Preservation and balance are an excuse for inaction and stagnation. There are organizations like the Harpers in every realm, and every culture. I despise all of them. They fear change, and would rather maintain mediocrity than face the risks and challenges that progress demands. I would rather break the world and build it anew than be satisfied with its imperfections.
Minsc is the Stone Lord. Jaheira's friend doesn't sound so friendly after all.
Bare hands.
A charm, of course. And then you'll do it yourself.
What's the point in paying the guild for protection when they've pulled back all their crews? There's a bloody army coming!
Lae'zel, my brief time on the astral plane left quite the impression. You must miss it dearly.
I don't hail from the astral, Jaheira. My glimpse was as brief as yours before we were cast back to the material. If only I might have remained there. Oh, to soar the skies above Tunarath atop a red dragon.
Ukta, Bursa, if we have business, speak. Guild time is too precious to waste.
Oh, is that what Nine Fingers was doing earlier? Wasting guild time with this Stone Lord business?
You might say so. I could not possibly comment.
I sense there is no love lost between the two of you.
I need not love to serve. You have a point you wish to make? I have not come so far by indulging in petty disputes. But I am open to transactions of mutual benefit. I am interested in gaining access to vaults beneath the counting house. I'd pay well for keys to those vaults, provided said vaults are not emptied prematurely, of course. I suspect that what you seek might also be found beneath the counting house. I tell you this only as a matter of mutual interest.
She plans to ambush Minsc at the counting house. But what the hells would he want there?
What you do with that information is a matter for yourself. Now, back to the vault keys. Do we have business to conduct? Until you do, then.
The counting house. More bastion than bank, I'm afraid. Minsc must have a way in. But it's never had much use for coin beyond whatever sharp steel it could buy. There must be something in the vaults the Great Chosen are after. All the more reason to get there. Swiftly. I have no reason to doubt the Guildmaster's information. Only her conclusions. The Stone Lord she describes sounds nothing like Minsc. As for the name, well, a bad joke, perhaps. The time of troubles ended almost a century and a half ago. I weathered the years between with all the elven grace you have no doubt come to expect. But do you know how Minsc, a human, passed those years? I'll give you a hint. They named him the Beloved Ranger. No? It was a statue, dedicated to one of the city's lost heroes. Only it was that hero, Minsc, frozen in stone for a century, and freed, the story goes, in the city's hour of need. For every strange situation he finds himself in, he wanders right back out of it again. Just a century later, sometimes. I don't even know how he was freed. Harper work would take me from the city, sometimes for years at a time. The few occasions I visited his monument, well, I took it as a moment for reflection. To think of old friends, and the fight I had to continue in their name. And during all my self-serious brooding, that big, dumb, insufferable buffoon was staring me in the face. Ha! That was Minsc's feeling too. Perhaps I shouldn't be working so hard to bring you two together.
You?
Why, yes, Edvard. Can I call you Edvard? Well, Edvard, I do support Lord Gortash's campaign. For several reasons.
And do you think we're just going to sit here and wait for you and your hog friends to come back and arrest us?
Look, I'm just trying to do my job, all right?
I was joking. You really aren't that interesting. For a moment there.
Stories! Get them right here! The printing block has never been so hot.
Get your mind control charges!
You're just making that up on the spot.
Shh! Who found my anti-cultist charms?
Good to get it off your chest.
Here's a tip.
Oh, dynamite! That Lord Gort.
He's not gone that far.
Never mind, Justin.
And if you keep
For your
talking
sake.
the way you're talking, the fists will start breaking heads.
Good. I'd get some sleep if I took a crack on the noggin.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Eyes up! We've got a dirty stray.
Wondrous. I could do with a dance partner. I'm dying of boredom in here.
Enough talk. Intruder, then hide the body, quickly.
You heard the boss. Time to die, little stray.
By my oath. A bold maneuver.
Death greets us all, but not today.
Well, so much for peace.
taste my fury.
Nothing important is ever easy. Let's get this over with.
No better moment.
Survival is all that matters.
Consider my hackles raised. Into battle.
Time to strike.
I seek an advantage.
What now?
Do you know? I think we have given offense.
Done.
fury. I am dead. On the move. Wherever we go, ye gods, let there be something green.
All's well that ends. Oh, not as bad as it could have.
Battle has taken its toll. I should rest.
To be helped. Seen any gazetteers around? Need to see if the new edition's out yet.
It's much safer this side of the city walls.
Should have at least locked the place up proper before they left.
If you cannot get the coin you need here, try for a room at the Elf Song. Alan has plenty of space in his upper floors.
Client, maybe? Either way, Glitterbeard was fit to fill.
Welcome to the counting house. I'm head clerk Mead, honey. How may the Fellowship of Financiers serve you?
You seem a little nervous, Sir Meat Honey. Had some difficult customers today? One in particular calling himself the Stone Lord, perhaps.
The who? The what? All right, fine. The head banker may have just taken a customer by that name down to the vaults. Rather large, rather heavily armed, which is against regulations. But I'm sure the head banker knows what he is doing.
I assure you, he does not. You are right to be nervous. But let us pass, and all will be well.
Well, who is this Stone Lord to you? Ah, a threat. Our other visitor simply skipped straight to violence. No need, I'm convinced. Show my guards this temporary vault pass, and should my superior ask, keep my name out of it.
Account holders only from here. Vault pass? Right. Descend and know. Upon entering the vaults, you forego the protection of city and church law alike. Which is to say, keep to your own vault and you'll be fine.
strong.
You have the natural elegance of a dancer.
Oh, please.
Mind your manners down here, sir. Titles don't mean much once you're in the vault.
Just need to see your vault pass, please. Looks in order. Blessed day to you.
Something over there.
What's that?
No. But I've got a little random.
Yes?
What to do?
It's still moving.
Hush your fussing. Nine Fingers had this one made especially. A little mouthful will barely slow it down.
But the stories...
Stories. Tall tales and big names, lad. Don't let them fool you. Elminster the Archmage. Drist the Drow Exile. Heroes have power, aye, but not half so much as we do. A little coin into the right purse. A soft word in the right ear. It's not glory that spins these plains, lad. It's gold. See? Now. Moradin's cracked clay.
There is no gold in here! If there is one thing Minsc hates more than beasts with bad breath, it is those who are tricksome with the truth. And turnips. But you are no turnip. Let that be of comfort in your final moments.
Meet Minsc. He still seems very much himself to me.
You.
Stone Lord. Huh. Better to call yourself Stonehead.
Your false face does not fool my eyes. I will cut until you look like the monster you truly are.
Somehow, you are making even less sense than usual. Perhaps I can explain. The Stone Lord sees through your lies, shapeshifter. Count yourself lucky he cannot stay. Nine Fingers set a poor trap, little banker. Let the Absolute's faithful show you how it is done.
Now come, Stone Lord. We have the gold. And the Absolute has need of it elsewhere.
As you say, Jaheira.
Slarning shape-changers! Enough! Let us deal with these cultists. Then find out where they are nesting.
Time to push my luck again. Breathe deep and move.
tormentor!
Never a dull moment.
accept no failure.
Still breathing, despite everything. At the ready.
For the fallen.
Can't risk being an open view. Very well.
A wise move.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
I grow tired of these false faces. Every corner we turn, another. And now it is my face they use to turn Minsc against us. I am sorry, but I am just tired. Oh, a terrible rallying speech. No poetry. Not even a little pat on the head. When I left Minsc to this fate, I believed I had no choice. I believe it still. We were ignorant of our enemy, unarmed against the cult. I made the right decision, but I do not like how easily I made it. Minsc would have never left me behind, no matter what happened. That is his problem entire. The past century left Minsc unchanged. And so he believes the world has never changed, that I have not. You saw the fool, hanging on the doppelganger's every word for no other reason than it wears my face. I am sure you meant that to be comforting. Come then. We need a lead, and bullying this banker ought to make me feel better.
I am loath to admit it. But if we can pacify Minsc, he may be a worthy companion. Any man who can resist being digested by a mimic may even give an elder brain food for thought.
My wages.
A welcome face. How can I help?
Commosuit in lingua mortuum.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Trap for Stone Lord. Big bastard. Smelled like shite. Soldiers for the Absolute. Served the bank. Served Nine Fingers. Key. Idiot.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
This whole city reeks, but those boot prints have the particular odor of the sewers.
So Minsc has turned to the Absolute. Maybe there's something to this cult. Still catching my breath.
Get to stick around. Hope you had a fruitful visit, sir. But that's your business, of course.
No control. That's what I say. Calm down.
If you don't mind, sir, I do believe you have your pass, and I have other
Just one gold piece.
Due to the presence of prohibited substances and apparatus, This house has been reclaimed by order of Archduke Enver Gortash.
The city's been a shock to them after all that time in the road.
Must have been a hard walk from Eltan. I'll get used to it.
Park's no place for a stroll anymore. More likely to find a muggin than a picnic these days.
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. She has a tadpole.
Or perhaps you'll find something bloodier. The Absolute warriors are at work, just beyond here. You'd be wise to not interfere, brother. Not so loud! You and I might have an understanding, but that doesn't go for everyone. Plenty of my comrades still serve the old order. Now hop along. When the time's right, the Absolute will tell us to act. Until then, we've got to play it natural. In her name.
Must be a bit of a squeeze.
You know the right ways.
Neither did Burr or Corral. Didn't stop them running.
Cameron worked hard at it.
Lots of talk about the brilliant...
Interviews, politics, gossip. All of it gets in that bloody Baldur's mouth crab. About the horrible except for the people at the city of Drag.
To where can be written so beautifully? You fools.
Obviously, Dust was the story's best character.
What did you want to talk about?
Must have been a hard walk from Eltan.
I married you.
The Society of Brilliance. These preposterous fools love to meddle in Underdark
Bringing in the
affairs.
stench of the
They are
foundry.
most amusing.
Belching smoke and metal screeches.
Wherein lies the humour?
City peaceful, my arse.
They seek to promote peace between species through mutual understanding. Ha!
Never been so hot. Even my people know the value of a carefully crafted coalition, Minthara. Is our own alliance not a case in point?
It's peaceful, isn't it? No consequences!
Oi! Stop a moment.
Fine. Come in then. You might as well meet the family.
Well, Fig.
Everyone!
Oh, Mahler's Mark, here we go.
Are we quite sure she hasn't actually died this time, brother? She looks dead.
Smells it too. Ooh.
It has been a hard road. But I can clip you both around the ear to prove I am no ghost. If it would help.
Forgive us, Mother. We're just surprised you still know how to find your way home. She always brings the smartest people home, too.
Enough, Ryan. I taught you better manners than that.
No, you didn't.
A sending spell can carry 25 words. Do you know how many Jaheira's only message contained in all this time she's been away? 7. Now there is a phrase Jaheira has never uttered. But no. The message went, I'm sorry, you know what to do.
So why haven't you done it? You were supposed to get the young ones out of the city.
And you were supposed to be dead. That's what your oh-so-stoic message meant, yes? Yet here you are. So, what happened out there?
I got my skin saved by this one.
we've come to take the fight to the cult. Which is exactly why you all cannot be here.
Why? You plan on winning, don't you? You're the one who saved us, so tell me. Are we all doomed? Oh, the one stern parent is quite enough, thank you very much.
You are a very irritating girl.
This isn't your house, remember? You'll keep a civil tongue under our roof if we let you stay at all.
Have mercy, sister. She's old, after all.
So old! She can stay, but only if she brought home presents.
Seems I'm outvoted. See, Mother? That is how you go about talking things through with your family. Now, if there's more to discuss, then bloody well come in. And wipe your boots.
I have given you much reason to think that Harpers hoard secrets like precious stones, but I promise you, this was not some intrigue. Just, plain and simple foolishness. As if by keeping clear of my family, I might keep them clear of the cult in turn. And if this fight were to go against us, well, they had already done their mourning. Why visit it on them twice? Well, if fool I be, then at least I'm in good company. I was wrong to think I could keep my children from this fight. They're Baldurian born and bred. The only damned reason I root myself in this place. This city is a cesspit. An open sewer of the soul that taints us with its filth and churns us out when all that is good has been stripped away. It also happens to be their home. And so it is mine. Ugh. That might be the first time I have said that out loud. Now come. We had best get to saving it. Lest Ryan turn her ire on us both.
The others, all right?
Githyanki. The word means quite literally Gith's children. But I have never known family the way Jaheira knows it. My so-called cousins are simply spawn hatched from the same clutch. I will never know who laid the egg I hatched from. And until I met Jaheira's family, I never thought to wonder. Well, enough brooding. What did you need?
I'm afraid.
It is sad to see how Jaheira has neglected her family. They should be prepared for the battle that is coming, or they may not survive it. My mother taught me to talk, to walk, and then to kill. I still hope to thank her by teaching her how to die one day. All things considered, my relationship with her may not be the best model to follow.
Hi. It's me, Yenna. You remember me, right? I met you before, and, my mum hasn't come back yet. She might come later. I don't think she's coming. Could we maybe stay here?
Of course, girl. You can help me determine who it is doing all this snoring.
You don't? I don't have any stuff. But I can cook! Thank you, thank you. I won't get in the way, I promise.
Thorwill's mind links with yours. He learns of Mazora's meddling and Eltan's defeat.
Curse that rotten devil and her forked tongue, setting Eltan against me. We felled a potential ally, but it's Mazora's hands that are stained with the blood. Gods above. If any goods come of this battle, it lies in that legend. O Baldurin, founder due veneration. His guardian dragon Ansur tremendous in worth. A savior below, our eternal elation. Consider this. To Wormway neath prison's deepest level. That must mean Worm's rock prison. That's where we'll find the entrance to this Wormway. Then this. With the shock of a true hero's spark flickers, the torches alight, and Worm's eye shall awake a glitter. To open the way, we'll need to spark torches. This dragon Ansur was Baldurin's ally. We'd be fools to let him sleep while the Dead Three's chosen raised the city. I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor. And not a mere stroke, as it turns out, but the scars of her possession. Gods, what I wouldn't give to drive a dagger through the Emperor's bulging head. We can never let it do to us what it did to Stelmane. Jaheira would do anything to see her family safe. They're lucky to have her, and she's lucky to have them.
Attacking at night. Cowardly, if expected from desperate sellswords. I'm listening. I'd like the same.
Those mercs had zero discipline. Wouldn't have lasted a blink in the Blood War. Coast is clear. We ought to get some shut-eye.
You made it too easy, mate. Wish there were another way. But I need the cash Loroakan's offering for your little friend Nightsong. Guess I'll have to dry my tears with the wizard's cash. Lads, clear this place out and take whatever you can carry. After the lot of them are cold, leave the Nightsong to me.
Another fight. Let's go.
Orders. Time to strike.
I will not know failure.
Our camp has been besieged by bribelings, and Dame Aelin is the prize that seduced them. I found a note on one of the foes. It read of the wizard Leroican and his designs upon my capture. Tell me, ally mine, did you know of this plot? There can be no doubt about it. But even Dame Aelin experienced lapses in her fine judgment. Allies we are, and allies we remain. And we will unite us against the deviant plot of this mad mage. To Ramazith's tower they were meant to take me. Oh, won't Leroican be surprised when Dame Aelin trounces him in his own citadel? Let us hide to his chambers, his lair when morning breaks. We will see him undone, in the style of the dead, unburied Cleric Thorm.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Money enough to buy peace. The gate, born and bred, adventurer by legacy. Contract. Aradin, Benno, my group, Benno boys. Lots of gold for night song. Got it from Leroican.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Something on your mind?
You know exactly what's on my mind.
So, you talked to Cordula. Such an elegant woman, so protective of the city, so eager to hear of your exploits. Tell me, darling, how is she? What a shame. Ravengard, Eltan, Baldur's Gate has lost its brightest stars. Someone will need to step up and lead in their absence. A man with the spirit of a dragon. A duke's son, perhaps.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
What's on your mind? Copper for your thoughts? I don't know what I was expecting. Something beyond real. My life would have been so different if I ended up working for her instead of Gortash. Looking after these kids. Making a difference. Maybe in the next life.
You wish to consult me?
Talk straight. Are you really just looking for a bride?
Doesn't matter what we think now. It would have broken us back then.
Fancy the look of those pretties.
If we'd only made the effort. If we'd only pushed through.
I know, love. I think...
Nature's servant awaits.
Indolence breeds madness.
What's that?
No one back home will ever believe this. No time to rest.
All the coin seems to be there, if a little blood-stained. You lot are enthusiastic about your lord's work.
Our Lady. We serve only the Absolute.
Oh, silly me. We Zhentarim are so long past our own godly roots, I'm afraid I forget the half of them. But you, I know. When did you start worshipping gods? Did they give your wee rodent a worm friend, too?
Rodent?
Enough! You will show the Stone Lord proper respect, and you will return to the Guildhall and do as we have paid you to.
Of course. I only thought...
Wait.
And suddenly, another presence looms in your mind. Another tadpole.
Some sneak thief lurks nearby. The same one I sensed in the counting house. I can taste your thoughts, coward! Come out, so I may spill them on the ground!
On that note, good luck. The job will be done by the time you get to the Guildhall.
Yes.
Make way! You bow, or you break.
Ready. Bring me into battle.
I won't give in. Need to find a way forward.
And I thought we were going to be friends.
Swift and lethal. On the move.
Can't even catch my breath. May the gods take you first.
Your command.
Always this same old song.
I will ascend.
Where do I go from here? I'll strike you down. These boots have seen everything. Blood comes easy these days. Come on. Can't stay idle.
This is the easy part.
Sometimes the only way out is through. What path lies before me?
You still have time to surrender. Oh, this wandering eye will be the death of me. To save my friend, only to cut him down. I cannot give you the death you deserve. Not without damning the city along with you, but I will not stay at your side a moment longer. Kill the Absolute. And should you die in the attempt, it would be a better end than you deserve.
Slaying as great an enemy of my people as Minsc would normally be a great victory, but he was just another puppet of the cult. There was no honor in killing him while he did not know himself.
It seems Jaheira's devotion to Minsc was stronger than her devotion to defeating the Brain and saving her city. She still has every chance to prove me wrong.
can't believe it. We killed him. Minsc. The beloved ranger. His mind was all addled like a bog-standard true soul, but he could have been brought round, couldn't he? Damn it. What a mess. Minsc was a hero. He deserved a hero's death, not this. We'll avenge him. The Dead Three did this, really. And we're going to stop their fucked up plan in its tracks.
Jaheira made her choice, however unwise it may be, to divide our efforts at this juncture. Shame. We'll forge ahead without her. With pleasure. Lead on.
You wish to consult me?
Gods. Have we really cut down the great Ranger Minsc? A nightmare that can never be erased from my memory. Please. I need a moment.
All right. What now?
Seek and you shall find me.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Hmm?
ever believe this.
So weird. No way to run a business.
I doubt his father to discipline him. Probably dead in an alley or drunk in a tavern.
Commanders put me in charge. On your way, citizen.
There's clanking a great steel watch.
Thank you for looking out for her. Now bring her back alive. She's too old for any heroic death nonsense.
I'll tend the sanctuary till the real druid is ready to return. Make sure that happens, eh? I'm still just an apprentice.
Something over there.
All these people. They should be at home with their loved ones.
Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
What's he got to say for himself?
Lots of talk about the real
Scandals! Vandals! Where to buy sandals? It's all here in the...
There is no true authority in this city. The guards are more degenerate than the criminals.
True warriors among the city's flaming fists seem exceedingly rare. The worst are mere rats scurrying about their warren.
And what do we do with rats, Lae'zel? We hang them by the tails and burn their warrens.
So they can actually see you.
No, you mustn't.
Time to get going.
We can't let them know we're vulnerable. Fine. We'll just stand here until you remember the way, shall we?
Hold it there! Bad time to come visiting, my friend. This is Zhentarim territory now. Just as soon as we've purged it of guild rats. Nothing personal.
Onward.
Victory awaits.
Makte
Nothing will stand in my way. Time to push my luck again. Don't waste a step.
Yes.
Victory awaits. Taking position.
tail.
That's enough gawking all. Back to work. Needs cleaning up here.
Hindern's pretty timeless.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Suppose I should have seen that coming. Zhentarim aren't known for their loyalty, but I thought the bastards would keep to their contract at least. I'm too nice for my own good, I suppose. But I was in a pit, and you helped pull me out. For that, I'm grateful. You'll have what guild blades I can give when the time to take the Absolute comes. So, just tell me what you need to get us there. Knowing what I know usually comes at a cost. But let's say we'll put it on your tab. We've crossed paths over the years. Two hands trying to steer the city. Just not always in the same direction. Oh, I can't stand harpers as a rule, but Jaheira's the exception. She's only really half a harper at most. The same way I'm not just the lowly thief, vagabond, and murderer the Watch and peers would paint me as. I happen to be a fine singer, too. Ha! Which part? The Stone Lords hollowed this place out. Half my crews have fled or in hiding. Orin's faceless try to pierce my ranks every day, while Gortash's toy soldiers control the streets. When the Absolute's army arrives to wage war on the city, our best hope is to make sure they have no leaders in here willing to open the gates for them. You have a cult to kill. What do you need from me to do it?
Hardly the noblest conflict we've encountered, but criminals will have their squabbles, even in the looming shadow of utter annihilation.
A welcome face. How can I help?
Neither the Zhentarim or the Guild are capable of running this city as they should. Once we have conquered the Absolute, perhaps we can turn our attention to dissolving the criminal elements of Baldur's Gate and replacing them with our own candidates.